Damn, YouTube missed the whole shock impression and everything. That's crazy. What's up, YouTube? Sorry about that. You're unmuted. You can now hear my illustrious voice. Shout out to you and stuff. Luka Doncic. Anton Watson on the auto. I promise you. There it is. A Celtic named Anton. Fireworks, Nikola Jokic. And Zachary Risachet. Roy McDonald's nephew. What's the significance there? I need to know.
Yeah, dude, that sucks. I remember this one time I wanted to put like a $200 parlay and we won 5 racks. My friend told me to put that idea and it ended up winning. It was like some crazy.
They missed the whole Shaq impersonation. That's crazy.
So let's get off on one bet. You know motherfuckers do that too.
Ray needs some SBA and some Curry. I got you, bro. I mentioned that earlier. If you didn't hear me mention that earlier, now you know I mentioned it. So just re-mentioned it. So we're good now. Peaceful. Domantas Sabonis.
You been gambling lately on college?
Red Wave. Drew Holiday. Got a silver prism of the Beard. Kaleidoscope. Brandon Miller. Shade on Sharp, the Body Snatcher, 187, which is what he does to people he dunks on. 187 out of 299, Shade on Sharp. Spicy P, Talisman of Wemby. Kobe White, 55 out of 125. Got a silver prism of Jalen Suggs, get well soon. Mr. 94 feet of pressure.
Oh.
Jalen Suggs is trying to wear your jersey with you still in it. Body snatcher. Effortless bounce on Shade on Sharp. Pause if necessary. Got the cape and jump. It's kind of ridiculous. Shouldn't be able to just get off the floor that easily and achieve that height off the fungus. There's levels to this jumping thing. Shade on up. Marcus Smart. Isaiah Collier, Roblox, 43 out of 149. It's like a Minecraft character. Nicholas Clacton on the Red Wave, Fractal of Alex Sarr. It's like no neck, just built like a fullback. It's ridiculous. Jalen Duran, Silver Prism of Norman Powell, Kaleidoscope of Tyrese Halliburton. Caleb Martin, 100 out of 299. Rookie auto of one Jalen Wells. Shout out to the Jalen Wells spot. That's fire. Fireworks of Alex Sarr. Roblox Collier. Got like an APB out for this gentleman's neck. So where is it? Somebody help me.
There more stuff on this thing.
Jalen Duran. Cam Whitmore is fire.
Dude, me more, Dave?
Like young Cam.
No,
4 out of 225. Silver Prizm, Jaime Jaquez Jr. Fireworks of Wardell. Showed out last night. Nice little fitty ball. Some light. Nothing too crazy. Cam, Spencer. Big Cap, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Talisman of SGA.
I'm going to work on the price list.
Woo! Nice little black gold real quick. Set that to the side. Orange Wave of Lonzo Ball. This one is 51 out of 60. Silver Prizm of Spicy P. Nice little black gold.
Who?
About to find out.
Vasily Nietzsche.
That would be... No. I'm not even gonna lie to people. That's not gonna be fire.
Let's see the team first.
Alright. Gather around! Everybody gather around. Come look. Look at what I pulled.
I think it's going to be an Eastern Conference vet. But like a solid one.
There's Brandon Miller. The name is on that side, so we'll do that. That's the hair of
PC
a...
hair.
Yep, also. It's not LeBron, that's for sure.
That's crazy.
I think that might be Thug Life. Thug Life, Zach Collins.
Spur?
1 out of 5.
The wrong spur. That is just the wrong spur.
Zach
Spur you could have had.
Collins.
That's the wrong spur.
I mean, Harrison Ingram probably wouldn't have.
I would say, however many spurs.
He's
there
not
are
even
on
a
the
spur
list,
anymore. That's the bad
there's
part.
Probably
In a good way.
any of them are better.
Zach's a Cavalier right now.
Really?
Yeah. I think so. He's not in San Antonio, I know that. No, he's in Chicago, my bad. Chicago. Damn, Zach Collins to 5. Like back when he was at Gonzaga, that's fire. Is that you? Is that your Zach Collins hit? Shout out to you. Mitchell Robinson. Reed Shepard on the cracked ice. Purple 55 out of 149. Nice little Reed. You get a Farrah Maxey for your B-Day today. Torian Prince. Nikola Dursic. Nice little Nikki D. On the auto fractal of Luka Doncic. Dylan Jones. Silver Prizm of Clint Capela. Rowan Barrett Jr. 79 out of 299 on the RJ. Canada's finest. RJ Barrett. I don't know if he ever paid that debt he owed to that one gentleman, supposedly.
I still have to get cards.
There you go. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
That Habit gift card?
So as far as like,
Was it like an expiration date on that?
No.
like how to get on, like you have to have a certain amount of experience, and they bring in so much amount of money.
Hell yeah.
So you have to be streaming through.
Hell yeah. Need some Oso flying out. Sounds crazy, but that's fine. Silver Prizm of Scary Terry. Bam Adebayo. Fireworks on LeBron. Kaisha George. Silver Prizm of Vasily Misic, the aforementioned. There's the Admiral. 125 out of 199. David Robinson. Kaleidoscope of LeBron. Silver Prizm of the Fur Dog, Johnny Furphy. D'Angelo Russell. Tijon Saloon on the Mojo. 8 out of 25. Luck of the Lottery Mojo. Got some low numbers popping out. Yes, sir.
I don't think it is.
So what?
Is that one of Zach Collins?
If they did, they haven't shouted out about it yet.
Someone got him.
I thought somebody did too, but I think they were just saying they like the party. But you know, hey,
What? Why not?
live your best.
What?
What does that mean?
That's what I'm saying.
What?
And that's objectively not.
Excuse me?
In the grand scheme of things, that's not.
Zach Collins is good at basketball? How dare you? No disrespect. Not too much. Not too much on the Zach Collins now.
But you can throw some on.
No, whoa. Not too much. Not on Thug Life.
That's the wrong spur.
All he's done is spur. He's a bull.
I would have rather seen Estelle, Hamilton, Sohan,
Harrison Barnes.
CP3.
Reed Shepard. It's a Reed Shepard break. 97 out of 225. Nice red Reed Shepard. Little color match there. Tristan Silva, Jonathan Mogbo, the Tyler Smith, Silver, Prizm, OG Ananobi, AJ Mitchell on the auto, AJJ. We got Eve Messi, Darren Holmes, Red Wave of Laurie Markkinen, Lou Dort, 18 out of 199, one of 82 on-ball defenders that OKC has. Elite level on-ball defenders.
They've been running a lineup that consists of Caruso, Dort, and Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, how does anyone do anything?
You don't dribble. You just don't.
That's just terrifying.
It's Naismith basketball. Just pass the ball around. Don't dribble it. You put it on the floor. It's not going to stay in your possession. It's going the other way.
That's what I love about like J-Dub and Lou Dort.
What up, Cody?
They just anytime the ball is dribbled, they just swipe.
Yeah.
Because they know that they're not going to foul because they're so good. They're just. I'm terrified of running into them in the playoffs potentially. They're so scary.
Oh, by the way, Shohei Ohtani, he's that good.
Yeah, he's the best player of all time.
Hey, man.
Having a show, hey.
Hey, man. Hey. We don't need talk. We don't talk about no Shohei Ohtani right now. All right.
Even Dodgers, that's it, Shohei Ohtani? They play anybody else?
Real quick.
Samurai, Japan, and the Nippon Hand Fighters, and that's it.
Do I need to like pause the break if I gotta choke somebody out, or do I just let it run live for witnesses? Last resort. I don't know. I'm not sure. Somebody tell me. Ryan Dunn had to put the break on delay. Nicholas Vucevic, Alfred Şengün, Fireworks of Saloon, Zachary Risachet, Silver Prizm, Brooke Lopez, TJ McConnell, 80 out of 99.
Travis Hunter needs to chill.
What did he do?
He said that playing 2 ways is harder than playing with Shirley.
Yeah.
Silver Prizm of Gilbert Arenas, Red Wave of Lonzo Ball, Fireworks of James Harden.
So the thing I don't get is your own football coach tried playing that sport and sucked.
And he said that the hardest thing that he ever did was trying to hit a ball.
Yeah. Your own coach. Your idol.
But we see when Travis does off the field though. Like the decision making isn't.
That's not a strong suit.
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. It doesn't seem to be.
I hate to be that guy.
Be that guy though. Be that. Embrace it.
I think he's exceptional. In the grand scheme of like wide receivers,
Uh-oh.
kind of similar. I think the objective is to get the ball back.
I mean, a lot of it is coordination, ball coordination, hitting
Yeah, but like
card.
those are two completely different.
Way different.
Yeah. In simplest terms, usually legacy is
This go, that goes back to the conversation we had before though about easier sport to just roll out and go do.
Yeah.
Zachary Reese-Sachet,
even
Ryan Dunn,
like, listening to other baseball players talking about it, they don't care about like,
Austin Reeves.
oh,
There he is.
he has the spin move.
Marvin Bagley the third, 84 out of 299.
I mean, he throws the ball
Fractal
around,
Reed
he throws the
Shepherd.
ball 450 feet, no one does
Start
that.
off
It's just
on
that
first
simple.
auction.
No one's ever done it.
Silver Prism with Jakob Portal. There's a redemption card. We'll show that in a second. Kaleidoscope with Jaylen Brown, your finals MVP. Wendell Carter Jr. on the red wave. T-Mac, 122 out of 249. Showed up on a gold in our last break. Shout out to Tracy. Redemption is hiding behind Mama's Boy Buffkin. Sensational Sigs, card 73. You guessed it, Deron Holmes the second. Remix. Yeah, it was. That T-Mac was fire last break. Wait, what happened?
Let's talk about the ball.
Alright guys, next thing is I'll
Oh.
at $1, $2 for this year. 25 each of the stash of pads.
My T-Mac was fire though.
Good luck guys.
Yes, sir.
No, we had a gold team.
I said the T-Mac was fire, bro. Fire.
He's tough, bro.
I wouldn't consider. I'm not. No, it's not the reference point I'm making in regards to Tracy McGrady, sir. It's pretty lazy.
Like his eye.
Pretty lazy reference. We're live. We're live though. Let's relax. Let's relax. Well, hey, how did Mean Gene say it? We're live, pal. Hey, we're live, pal. JJ Jackson.
It's just like Shaq and the other here.
What's about Shaq? What you mean? Shaq did what? What did Shaq do?
Fucking game.
Dyson Daniels,
Shaq, we're on live.
Larry Bird,
I know.
Firehorse, and Tyrese Maxey.
We're gonna tell Shaq.
I mean, that's facts. You'll get arrested. Silver Prism, a podcast P. Nice little white on white of Chris Middleton.
Shaq, we're on live. He moves the mic away.
40 out of 175.
I know.
Kaishan George on Silver Prism. White Chocolate. 1/3 of the Snowtime Lakers and Dalton Connect. A lot more diversity in the cards now.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you got veterans, you got European players, you got some rookie hits. I mean, just diversity in general. What else would I mean?
I don't know. I was asking.
Oh, okay. Just clarification
I
sake.
was asking the questions.
Got you.
Come off the board.
You made a statement, so.
Yeah, I just, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Card colors. It's a lot of, a lot of diversity here. A lot more than it has been previously. You're dropping a glob to get the vibes going? I'm not sure I want to know what you're saying. Like before, you wouldn't get this much variety. It would be a lot of the same. Now it's not anymore. That's all. Just like, the draft and stuff. CJ McCollum, Scottavius Barnes, 212 out of 225. I'm getting stronger. Kaishan George, my man really told on himself. That's wild. Them people be reading this stuff, man. Johnny Farpy on the red wave. Jonathan Mogbo on the auto. Kaleidoscope of Victor Wembanyama. Not the 1 out of 5 Zach Collins that we pulled earlier. There's a silver prism of Gary Payton. Grand Theft Alvarado, 42 out of 199. My man said I got a solid VPN. I'm not tripping. I hear you.
Said he's gonna sell what?
He didn't say it. I'm saying he don't care. Never mind. Just we'll move on.
That's all. What?
He didn't say it. I'll explain it to you later.
That's all. What were those doing?
Hey, Danya,
What's up?
are you gonna watch the track and field event where the winner gets 12 million and it's hosted in Jamaica?
Yeah.
It's gonna be on the CW.
You got what?
I forgot what it's called. Look it up though.
Yeah.
They got like the top track and field stars around the world. So the winner's pot gets 12 million, or at least 12 million of winnings available, I should say. Just to run fast. Colin Sexton on the red, on the silver prism. Khalil Ware. Silver prism of Rui Hachimura. MPJ 217 out of 249 on a Michael Porter Jr. AD. Didn't AD hit a game winner tonight or something? Silver prism of Pau Gasol. Russell Westbrook. Great game last night on the Red Wave. Fractal of Victor Wembanyama. Westy closed it out as only Westy can.
National Treasures Racing.
There goes Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Did y'all hear what's quote me?
What he said? I'm about to say.
And Julius Randle.
Was it typical Anthony Edwards fashion?
About what?
Was it in typical Anthony Edwards fashion?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
boxed
was.
up before.
One of the most Anthony Edwards things I've seen him say on
What he did though. Jalen Brunson. Alperen Şengün. Jared McCain on the silver prism. Luck of the lottery, Nikola Topic. A.J. Johnson, Harrison Ingram. Caleb Martin. Ulrich Komchi on the auto. Can't have a break without an Ulrich. Tyler Kolek. Devin Carter.
And I quote, that might have been the best game of my life that I've been a part of. Nikola Jokic, bro. My God. He might be the best basketball player I've ever seen close up, besides myself to myself. He's incredible, bro.
That's Anthony Edwards for sure.
That's the best.
Speaking of legendary, NFL shield in the back of his head, LeBron James. This one is 47 out of 75. Very nice hit. Not a very nice photo, but a very nice hit.
Warriors king.
Pau Gasol on the silver prism. They crowned him all right in that photo. Yikes. It looks like the NFL shield. That's a
In one
fact.
corner of the T-Wolves locker room, Julius Randle, ice bags on both knees, eyelids at half mast, his body in shambles, and the words coming slowly after he spent 50 minutes on the Ball Arena court wrestling a 6'11", 284-pound Serbian bear. Quote, I feel terrible. I feel absolutely awful. My body is in shock. He's shooting turnarounds off the wrong foot, aim to his right. He's doing all kinds of crazy shit out there, bro. I don't even know how to explain it. Julius Randle is like an all NBA player. It's like it's about Jokic, man.
Let's relax.
He's the GOAT, man. Might be the best basketball player I've ever seen. What's up?
Yeah, they did Brown wrong on that one, bro. They put him in man. They could have spray painted some of that a little. They could have colored that in a little bit. They could have took a marker to it. And they had to do my man like that. That just looks drafty. It looks like it's a solid breeze going through the back of that thing. It's ridiculous. Pause if necessary. Jared McCain. We got a mojo coming up. There's LeBron again. This one is 201 out of 249. Scary Terry and a Mojo Ia. Much better than earlier. Zachary Risachet. 15 out of 25 on a Luck of the Lottery. Mojo.
2 freshmen.
Fire little Rookie of the Month guy.
AD. 34 points, 15 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 5 blocks, 14 for 23 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, 4 for 4 for the line.
No Prizm right now.
Game-winning floater and game-winning block.
Nice. Orange Wave of Bronny James, 34 out of 60.
Damn.
Fire. There's AG on the silver.
This is all one box with LeBron too, yeah?
Yeah, yep. AJ Mitchell. Nicholas Dorsich. Low white on white and Mikal Bridges. 24 out of 175. One off the jersey. Red Wave of the Hall of Famer, Carmelo Anthony. Shout out to you. Congratulations. Original Melo. Who you got, Nick? Oh, you got Risachet? Fire. Fire. They did purposely meant to highlight the ball spot. Ain't show my man no love. They gave Bronny the only fireworks with a finger roll. Like everybody else dunking the ball, Bronny laying it up.
Oh, I thought you meant how many boxes it has.
So you have the athleticism to dunk it?
Yes. Yes, he does. And you know he does.
What?
I said, you know he does.
I don't know. I never watched him.
You've never seen him dunk a
I only
basketball
watch
before?
NBA games.
You saw him live in the NBA game. He hit a 3. You saw it. Your own eyeballs. Got Mojo's yours. That's fire. Shout out to you, Nick. Donovan Clean. Nice little clean Kong action. Dominic Wilkins. Michael Porter Jr. Fireworks. Anthony Edwards. We got another Mojo coming up. Mojo. Samo Mojo. Yeah, same box. Jabari Smith remix. 214 out of 249. Kelly Oubre on the silver prism. Jalen Tyson. KJ Simpson. Bilal Coulibaly on the red wave. Ooh! We got a Matas.
Wow.
Nice Christmas number. 12 out of 25. Matas Buzelis on the Mojo. That's what I'm talking about, fam. That's what I'm talking about, bro. All in the same box. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. My, damn, you just gonna, like, I can't celebrate my 25, bro. You gotta throw the one-on-one in the background. All right. All right.
I didn't look.
That's all good.
Don't blame me.
I already know how. I see how it is around here.
I didn't bring it up. It wasn't me.
That's crazy. That's cute. But did you get a one-on-one? No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a one-on-one.
I think that's worth more.
Yeah, I don't think a one-on-one insert from Portuguese is worth more than a true base. Mojo from Prizm.
Don't try to save it. Don't try to save it. Don't try to save it. The moment's happened. We got a Matas. Little boozy vert though. I do need a one-on-one though. I do need to pull a one-on-one out of prison. For shizzle. That's fire though. Matas or Risachet. Let's say the chat. Who's better? Who's better? Markel Fultz. Kimmy Butler, Silver Prism. Luck of the Lottery, Alex Sarr. Antonio Riss. Kevin Huerter. 82 out of 225. Jamal Shedd on the auto. 65 out of 99. Followed by another auto. Cason Wallace. Nobody gets by Cason Wallace. Kaleidoscope of Trae Young. TSJ, Bronny James, Cam Spencer, Nicholas Batum on the red wave, Gilbert Arenas, Silver Prism, Fireworks of Giannis. Elijah Arenas is going to be a fireball player. I pulled that one-on-one Zeke. Yep, that's true, Future Boy. That wasn't me. Isaiah Zeke Thomas. Uno de uno.
Still 9 there. Good luck.
Where's Isaiah on y'all's all-time point guard list?
Isaiah Reed?
Zeke.
Oh.
Yeah, Zeke. Isaiah Thomas, yes. Top five, top five, top
I
five.
don't know about top 5 anymore.
He's ahead of Chris. He's ahead of Steve.
No one's ahead of me, dog. Not
9 there. He's gonna be your 1999.
Is he better than who? Wait, is he at a who?
Dame.
What?
Dame Lillard?
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, man.
Dame's
Yes.
pretty spectacular.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm trying to think. It's Steph.
It's Steph and Magic.
It's
and
Steph
after
and
that,
Magic.
It's a drop off.
Drop off is wild.
It's true though.
I got Stockton in the top 5.
You got Stockton top five?
He has to be.
Why does he have to be?
He played for a million years and then the assistant record.
We're talking about it on this. I mean,
Magic Steph.
I can't.
Who's three?
I can't realistically count both.
That's still there.
Doesn't.
I think we need to rip that 2021.
Well, I don't think it's still on. Isn't it?
I open packs and sell for a living. Are you talking about cards or are you talking about other packs that can get sold?
It's kind of crazy that like 20 card has had
Specify.
so many players, but
Alex Sarr. Jalen Duran, nice little color match. 36 out of 199.
Long time.
Fireworks and Cody Williams.
You also have the option to respin.
Let me see what people are saying.
Dylan Jones on the red wave. Bobby Clinton, red auto. 17 out of 99. Saloon. On luck of the lottery. Talisman of Anthony Edwards.
I feel like we can hold the 18 this year. Like,
Silver Prism of Devin Booker.
who's got a chance of being an all?
Kevin Durant. Those two are current teammates. Probably be former teammates next year. 125 out of 149 to KD. There's Tyus Jones. For a living, no. As a hobby, yes.
I'm also going to run the timer 25 seconds.
I don't know, man. That's a pretty loaded class.
What are you talking about?
High. I think the 2021 class and how the value should be for 10 players.
That's Cade and Mobes and all them, right?
Ask Cade on it. Yeah, Cade, Mobley, Barnes, Cade,
Now we're at 25 seconds, gentlemen. Next spin is up to luck.
even guys like Kim Thomas are in there. Şengün, Joe Green.
Got some names in there for sure. Some names in there.
Pretty close.
Yeah, some names in there. Scottavius Bonds.
Scotty or Barney?
What's his nickname?
Scotty or Barney.
Oh, one day. One day.
I just love the Scotty or Barney.
Yeah.
Playing 2K, and one of the guys on the team was like, yo, is your character's name Scotty or Barney? And he's like saying it, it's all awkward. Like, you didn't think anyone would recognize you? Your name's Scotty or Barney? Your character looks just like Scotty Barnes. Like,
Rams or Pats?
yeah, but
DeAndre Ayton on the Silver Prism. Jordan Poole. De'Aaron Fox on the Fireworks.
We got starters, probably had Ladder, Coffee, all
Tristan
that.
Da Silva.
Herbert,
Pistol Pete Maravich
Next one's up
on the red. 32 out of 225. Fireworks of Dame Lillard. Eves Missy. Darren Holmes. Silver Prism and Jaden Ivey. Miles Turner on the red wave. Kaleidoscope of Zanos. Who you got in the break, bro?
Great time.
Fitness Dad. Who's your, what's the player you have in the break, my friend?
Against Great Khali.
Nah. Doubt that.
I think you got a top three now.
The Great Ali? Yes. It's not disrespect. It's a matter of fact.
he'd be a very bad he'd be bad for ass. Not bad.
Not a badass.
No, he would not.
AJ Mitchell,
Exactly.
What can he do?
Carl Anthony Towns, Rowan Barrett Jr.
He can't dunk.
I always see if we can get some Nicky for you. 15 out of 75. Speaking of the Joker, there he is on the talisman.
As a kid, we just collapsed.
Harrison Ingram.
That's crazy.
Silver Prism of AJ Johnson. Jamal Shedd, second auto of his. This time on the base. Fireworks and Jimmy Butler. Devin Carter. Victor Wembanyama on the red wave. Markel Fultz. 110 out of 249. Couple number one picks right there. Back to back. All the same number one picks. Everybody thought Markel was going to be the next best thing ever.
I've seen that guy before.
I showed some of
That was hilarious, bro.
You guys are not gonna like this one. He's got the class.
Yeah.
Rolling his eyes at the crowd.
He's done stuff like this before.
We've read hockey before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we read hockey here before.
You like hockey, right?
Me? Yeah, old school hockey.
Would you say that was your first sport you liked?
It was one of the first ones I followed like that, yeah. Cam Thomas. Alex Caruso, Kaleidoscope, Jerry Brunson. Huh?
I was surprised we were soccer knowledge.
Hey, man. When I actually got to see actually good soccer, then yeah,
I respect
you
it.
appreciate it more. Mitchell Robinson on the Silver Prism. Derek Jones Jr., 19 out of 299. Kaleidoscope of Giannis. Stephon Castle. KCP on the Silver Prism. Red Wave of Bilal Coulibaly. Fireworks of Clean Kong. There's KP. Kristaps Porzingis. Is KP a disappointment or no?
What's that?
Yeah.
He's a champion now,
Oh wow.
Like, do we look at... So, first he was surprised, because nobody expected him to be that good. And then we saw how good he could be.
I mean, you know, to talent, but who does?
I mean, I would say he's close to his talent.
You think so?
I don't know, but I think he has been fourth in like the.
I don't think he's a boss.
I don't think that equates.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him a bust.
He's not like Zion.
That's crazy.
Bro, Zion's a bust.
Zion is not.
He's for sure a bust.
He's for sure a bust.
Zion?
Yes.
Is he a bust because his expectations were so unnecessarily high?
Yeah, bro, he's
Unnecessary. I wouldn't know unnecessarily.
Bro, they were Panini was
Shaden
working
Sharp.
their entire
Malik
year
Beasley,
out.
38 out of 199.
Was it for good reason?
Yes.
Do we not hype ourselves up on these players nowadays? Like,
Zion was special.
Silver Prism and Kyle Lowry.
Yes.
do you not
Kevin
see the
McCullough
signs
Jr.
of
on the
this
auto.
actually happening?
Luck of the
Yes,
lottery.
all the signs. If Wemby turned out to be just like a multiple time all-star, would he have been busted
Yes.
number one?
Yes.
Why? Because the hype is ridiculous? Because
John Moran on the red wave. Charles Barkley, purple on purple. 114 out of 149.
It's a 7-4, 18-year-old.
If LeBron James was Josh Smith, is that a bust? Yes.
No.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, because
That's
of what
us.
people were calling this
For
kid-
good reason.
Why? Because he's a 17-year-old playing in high school.
James.
Zion
Expectations
is a
for
massive
this
brick.
century has been outlandish.
Says Fitness Dad. So your argument is we overhyped the kids, so they have to either be magnificent or
Yeah, Yeah.
then they fall into the bust category.
Anthony Bennett is a bust.
Next one's up, guys. 25-6.
Michael Olowokandi
25
is a bust.
Prize here, guys. Good luck.
So qualifying as a bust would just be just not playing up to the where you were drafted, or what? Like for your qualifications for a bust.
The qualification of a bust is like someone who was the number 1 pick and is like a bench guy for their entire career. Or doesn't make like a second contract.
No, a bust is not living up to your expectation by a wide margin.
Interesting question in the chat, Nate.
We didn't say he's a bust. No one said Chris Epps is a bust.
Interesting question in the chat.
28 with
Is Ja busted for considering Zion a bust?
No.
Why not?
Ja doesn't play.
Obadiah
I'm gonna look
Toppin.
this up right now.
Ja, I think
Luck of the
he's
lottery,
like
Bub
100
Carrington.
in the last 20 years.
It looks like right now.
Tristan Newton.
I don't think Ja is a bust.
Silver Prism of Josh
By
Giddey.
your definition, like
Ja also wasn't nearly as hyped as Zion. So
Tyrannosaurus Flex.
All the hype
Desmond
was on
Bain.
Zion, that
115 out of
everyone else in the class was
225.
not gonna get the love that they should have gotten because everybody was focused on Zion. Is that not a crazy thing to do?
Silver Prism of Austin Reeves. Carmelo Anthony.
Ja
Fireworks.
played 100 more games than Zion. He's played a season and almost a season and a half.
How many games did he play? The
A,
last
se-
3
a
years?
season and 18. Is that so? That takes him out of bust consideration.
Well, Ja got suspended, right?
Is that
Is that?
I mean,
Is that
so? What does that mean?
To pick the
Yeah.
have? What about the injuries? And this is, I mean, the question is, how many games did you play the last 3 years?
So
If
if
I'm
Ja,
expecting,
don't know.
if I'm expecting
If
my
Ja-
number 2 overall All-Star, All-NBA, top 7 MVP guy
franchise
to
guy.
play,
When they were getting drafted, did you think that was close? Debate was close? Ja or Zion? Because I never did. I always thought Zion was clear cut number 1 pick.
Right, but
Generational talent.
does that make Ja less of a bust if he's your franchise guy and you're not getting what you're supposed to
Well,
get
I
out
never
of him?
expected.
240 out of
for the number
299.
2 pick in the class,
Not to be anything close to Zion.
because all the hype was on Zion.
No,
That's
because
what
of
I'm
what
saying.
you see.
Ryan Dunn on the red wave.
6'7" and 285 pounds.
Austin Reeves on
Monster
the
that
Silver
can
Prism
move.
auto. So after you saw what Ja could do, and you saw what level he could play at, and then you see him,
It still wasn't close.
and then you see him getting in trouble for what he's getting in trouble for. He's missing time. Does that not qualify the same way? 36 out of 75, Benedict Mather.
Wait,
Because
so-
your expectations
what's up?
weren't as high.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
it's
matters,
fine.
right? That matters, right? Like when you talk about bust, it's like your expectation of when you were drafted, right? That's what we're comparing.
Back with the follow-up here.
Like when you say draft bust, you have
Yeah,
to
there was a blue
compare what they
David
did.
Robinson earlier to 125.
You have to compare the hype of when they were drafted or the expectation.
I have tried to do my best to completely erase the hype of certain players and certain things. I just look at like where they're drafted.
Ja had a good year 3. We haven't seen him play
Yeah,
that well
To me,
since.
that's not the same because you have classes where the number 1 guy is clearly
Not yet. King of singles.
you know, like Wemby, right? The expectation of Wemby is not even close to the expectation of Brandon Miller.
Yeah,
They're so far different.
the expectation of Wemby is
If Brandon Miller becomes like
You
Paul
said
George,
you said at the end of last year that Wemby does not lead the Spurs to a playoff this year.
it's disappointing.
That's crazy.
Why is it not a disappointment?
It's year 2 for 20 though on a team that is good.
Well, he got hurt, so there's that.
Oh, so he got hurt and he missed time.
It's a
Like he missed
disappointment.
time last
Do you
year.
not think it's a disappointment? that
Silver Prism,
he didn't
Karl
play the
Malone.
season and he didn't
Worry
show
marketing.
what he was capable of?
If the injury is something like blood clots, then yeah, I get it. I think it's a little.
Silver Prism of Afro Samurai. Macau Bridges. Second hit to 175. 55 out of 175 on Macau.
That he didn't get to show.
He showed plenty.
Okay.
Silver Prism Alex Caruso.
Didn't he do that?
Terry Rozier on the red wave. Fireworks of Reed Shepard.
I'm saying that's what I would have wanted to see.
The goalposts, brother.
Why does it go for it?
They're everywhere. They're moving left, right, and center.
My favorite cards to rip. WWE. I like those breaks the most. I do like basketball though. For the discussions that we're hearing in the background right now, they're fun.
So you base the
Next block.
expectation on the draft pick, like where you are drafted, not the player. Okay, so here's the number. If you're so Anthony Bennett, you had a high expectation of him knowing that he was drafted number one.
Number one pick.
Alright, that's all I have to hear.
Yeah,
I don't need to hear it anymore.
he was the biggest plus. He was
I don't need to hear it anymore.
He went number one.
I'm not gonna debate this. I don't need
It
to
doesn't
know.
matter the hype that he had going in and going out. He was number one pick. He was shooting.
I got a question for you, Chris.
For me,
To follow up what Dane just said. But first, Rudy Gobert, 18 out of 99. Would you have expected more out of DeAndre than you did out of Luka, given the talent level between the two? DeAndre being number one, Luka not being number one. Allen Iverson on the red wave. The quintessential Quentin Post auto. Gotta get that.
Luka should have number one pick in that class.
Ray Shepard fireworks, but he wasn't. So do you expect more out of DeAndre in that situation than you did out of Luka?
What's up? Huh?
But he wasn't. So would you have expected more out of DeAndre than you did out of Luka? Chris Paul, 157 out of 249.
I think from the talent standpoint, I think the talent's always been there, but he's had some real bad luck with coaches and the way the Phoenix to Portland thing has happened. I still think that there's a lot of talent with that guy.
So
And I still think that he will contribute somewhere else.
So
I
did
think
you?
he got a bad roll of dice.
So him being number one, did you have a higher expectation for him than you did for Luka?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number one pick.
All
He
right.
should be a numerous time all-star.
Okay. I just wanted to see if because I understand your point with like where they got drafted. I understand Dane's point with like the hype and the talent level of the player being a factor. So I wanted to see if it stayed consistent with a situation where the guy is clearly more talented, but he got drafted behind another player.
Yeah. Like, that's what I think.
I just don't care where you're drafted.
My favorite wrestler is Bryan Danielson of all time.
What my expectation is, or what I see from that player, that matters more than what pick they
I just think there are so many things. That
Silver Prizm of Patrick Williams.
that aren't
Well, yeah.
talent.
Bobby Clinton, Kaleidoscope of Jason
Yeah,
Tatum.
and the expectations of kids nowadays are just insane. There are going to be people who
Silver
don't
Prizm
think
of
that
Tristan
they're
da Silva.
the best player of all time.
Tristan da Silva, 218 out of 299. Nice hit there.
Would you agree with me that there are certain players that transcend that, like where
Silver
they are
Prizm of
drafted?
Jalen Wells.
Like players that
Markelle
are
Fultz.
that good where it doesn't matter. You could you can draft LeBron anywhere. LeBron James would have still been LeBron anywhere. You got draft
HBK for life. I'll take student of HBK over HBK.
Yeah, but he's the exception. He's not the
The
rule.
Shaqs, the Kobe's. Are we putting
Kobe didn't have hype though.
I think Kobe's probably a little more situational too. Like Kobe would have been good for sure. So like, the fact that he ends up going to the Lakers.
I'm just saying, like, that
He has a huge
thing
thing
that generational type player doesn't matter. I don't think where they get drafted.
It's kind of nuts.
80 freak athlete, freak player, one of the greatest college players. He's got drafted to the Pelicans. Who cares about that? He has a Hall of Fame career.
Baylor Shireman.
Yeah.
Scary Terry, 129 out of 175.
Number one pick, you should
Luka
be a franchise
Doncic.
player. That's just the expectation. It doesn't matter what.
Zach
That's
Edey,
not the-
Montas Buzelis,
If you're picked number one overall, you're expected to be.
That's
a
Silver
franchise.
Prizm, Anthony Black, Terrence Shannon Jr. on the
I don't
auto.
know. You can make an argument for some guys like Cat's a great number
But
one
would you
pick.
agree with me that not all number one picks are the same?
Red Wave, Aaron Neesmith,
Not all number two picks are the same.
Devin Carter on the cracked blue ice, 75 out of 125.
Expectations on
Every
them?
year in the number, so every year the number one pick has the same expectation
Yeah.
in your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Ooh, franchise player.
That's where we can
You're
do
supposed to be a if you were the number one pick in the draft.
Oh, Shane Douglas is definitely up there.
Franchise player.
I got Shane. I like Shane. I'm a big Shane Douglas guy.
Kate is a franchise player. Wemby, franchise player. Zachary Sachet was supposed to be a franchise player. Anthony Bennett was supposed to be a franchise player. Pat was supposed to be a franchise player. DeAndre Ayton was supposed to be a franchise player.
My bad.
Some
yeah.
of those
The
guys.
expectation on them is the exact same.
If you are the number one overall pick in any draft, MLB, NBA,
The Rockets
NFL,
side connection is
NHL, MLS,
Expectation on
WNBA, you are
Expectation-
supposed to be the franchise player.
Expectation on Wemby's the same as every other team.
Favorite group,
Yes.
I might go Shield.
You
For
can
as short,
you can reword
as
this
short
question
of it
about
as
how
it is, I think
Well, that-
I
again,
think
that's-
Shield.
that's-
as many times as you want. The
That's-
answer will be as consistent as my expectations for
that's
number
fair.
one pick.
That's fair.
If you are the number one overall pick, you are supposed to be the franchise.
The Rockers barbershop betrayal, that was fire.
I'm a
Actually,
franchise
in,
player. I'm
what was
the king of the league. I'm not here talking about practice.
Was it
That's what I'm
photogenic?
saying right
And photogenic, they had a fire photo of that, like the nice little background of that betrayal in the set. It's pretty dope. Derrick Jones Jr., Jalen Green, Kaleidoscope, and Stephon Castle.
You agree with that, Paulie?
Which part?
Every number one pick is the same expectation.
Carson Wentz on the silver. Mike Conley, 5 out of 60. Black Jesus. Anthony Edwards on the talisman, 105 out of 125. I wouldn't say. In terms of expectation, I understand that point. I don't think all number ones are created equal though. In terms of like what we can see or what we will see out of them, like we're not gonna say, regardless of whatever you draft a Reese Shea for, he's not Wemby. Regardless of whatever, if we'll look at this class, we'll look at next class, we're gonna expect more out of Coop than we expect out of Zach. Just cause, but I mean, they're both number one picks. Do you want the best player possible or the best player available in the draft as your number one pick? But of course, would you like them to be the best player in that class? But of course, that's why you draft them. But all number one picks aren't created equal though. It's not all the same. Like Kenyon Martin is not LeBron James, but they're both number one picks. Like it's not going to be the same thing. It just depends on the class.
Right. And I'd say the last 5 years, last 5 draft classes, Wemby clearly has that expectation above all else, and I'd say Zion second.
For like what he's going to do to the league, or just the amount of hype behind him.
Just know there's the expectation of what we think we're gonna get, right?
For number one picks, yeah, I could agree with that.
Like throw out everything you know about their careers, and just see them playing basketball right before they got drafted. You couldn't tell me that Zion was not that guy.
I'm
in
the same
college.
way.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
now. There are plenty of guys who are great in college.
Devin Booker on the silver prism.
He was an athlete. He was the super athlete.
Zion was different.
Yeah, he's a super athlete.
Yes, Zion was different.
But that was all he was doing.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
He was a super athlete.
Trey Alexander on the auto.
And yeah, you could
Zachary
talk
Reese
yourself
Shea.
into being number one. You talk yourself into a lot of guys being number one in any class.
No, that class was Zion.
Buddy Hill,
I'm in any given
1
year.
out of 75. Klay Thompson on the silver prism.
There are people who talk themselves into Aiden being the number one pick. There was talks of Marvin Bagley being the number one pick. You can make this argument about anything. There are some people who really think Ace Bailey should go above Cooper Flag
They got Dylan
Right.
Harper.
because of the
I'm
expectations
saying,
of some of these
though in
guys.
that class, I don't think there was anyone saying that Zion was not going to be the number one pick. I don't know anybody if there was. Just like this last class.
It was like 3 months in before they finally conceded to the fact that Zion should be number one. They had RJ like throughout their entire high school career pretty much, and like 3 months into that season.
No, I'm saying at draft day.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. I'm
I don't think
saying
there was anybody
no, there wasn't.
case or anything.
There wasn't.
Where I think in other draft class, I think there was.
I mean,
Did I follow them up?
it gets to a point to where it's pretty clear cut. I think maybe just this past class might have been the most recent one where there was some question. Like K's is pretty much unanimous, Zion's are pretty much unanimous. Aiton's it should not have been because people knew Luka was Luka. But I mean, we've been over this before. The principles of I can teach a 7-footer better than I can teach a 6'7" guy who doesn't have that level of athleticism. 76 out of 199, Obadiah Toppin. Nick Smith Jr. Arrogance of NBA trainers and NBA front offices to say, I can teach this 7-footer how to play basketball to the level I need him to play. Andre Drummond, 107 out of 149. Flash on the silver prism. Name time. There's not too many drafts where number ones aren't unanimous. 273 out of 299, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Bam Adebayo.
If he essentially saying if he's not like the greatest player of the decade,
Never
he's
said that.
gonna be a bust. That's essentially what you're saying, that all the hype he had as a prospect and all this and all that and all the expectations, that if he wasn't some transcendent basketball player, then he was gonna be a bust. That's insane to say. The dude's already been an all-star.
He's playing an average of 30, 40 games a year, Chris.
Nice.
Yeah.
That to me does not equate.
Yeah, and because he hasn't been a franchise guy, they don't make, if he doesn't play, then yeah, he's for sure, like, you can make a case that he is a bust, he doesn't play.
Six seasons, so he's playing an average of 35 games a year.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be a
What you and I are saying are some of the same thing, is that he is a bust, but what we're saying is different things.
Here's a question to you guys'
He's a bust to me
conversation.
because he doesn't play.
Here's a question to you guys'
You're
conversation.
just saying because of the expectation.
Here's a question to you guys' conversation real quick.
And that involves playing.
Here's a question to you guys' conversation.
Uh-huh.
What is the lowest bar that any number one pick needs to clear?
What's the lowest bar?
Yeah, it's the lowest bar. That number one, like, what do they have to do to avoid?
A franchise guy to me is a numerous-time all-star.
To
if
not be considered a bust?
Yeah, to avoid
But
the
it
bus,
depends
the
on
bus
the
label.
expectation too. Like,
I don't think.
CJ.
We're going to get regurgitated
Franz
the exact same-
Wagner,
Anthony Bennett was drafted. You expected multiple-time All-Star based on what you saw.
Silver Prism, and Paul George, Alex
Who cares
Sarr.
about where he was drafted?
He was the number
Based
one
on
pick
your
in the
observation
draft.
of watching him play basketball.
Cleveland thought that he was going
I
to
don't
be.
care about Cleveland. I'm talking about you.
I didn't
Gilbert
make the
Arenas,
number one pick, Dave.
39 out of 60.
I didn't make the number one overall pick, Dave. Cleveland did. Cleveland expected this guy to be there for a long
Fitness
time.
dad said y'all need to drop the gloves already. He's Missy on the
You have to
auto.
be a multiple-time All-Star, a fringe All-NBA guy, if not an All-NBA guy. That's what a franchise.
Gilbert Arenas on the red wave. OG Anunoby on the silver
That's all
prism.
my expectations are for number one pick.
Oh wait, say it again.
If you're the number one pick in the class, you need to be a multiple-time All-Star, a fringe All-NBA guy, if not an All-NBA guy.
How many
So
years?
that's what you need to play at least. You need to get your second contract.
No, I mean how many years at that level?
5 at least. You need to be at least 5 years. Your prime has to be All-Star to All-NBA. Anything higher is great.
I think there's a generic response to what a number one pick should be.
Yeah.
But then I also think there is the expectation of who that number one pick is. Obviously, like a number one pick, you expect franchise, whatever, multiple time, whatever. But at the end of the day, you have to base it on the person that was drafted number one and what
I don't agree. That's it.
I got a question for you, Chris, real quick.
I don't know what else I can say. You can't convince me.
I have a question for you.
That's just how I feel about it.
Chris,
Yeah.
do you believe in generational talents? Or do you think they have to prove something first before we
I
label
think
them that?
potential is stupid. I really do. I think
Okay.
potential is dumb. I like seeing what I actually can believe in. Potential is
Nick
cool
Claxton
or
on the red
whatever.
wave.
The idea of it is great, but I'd rather have something
Max
concrete.
Strus,
That's not gonna happen until you actually see.
Zach
But
Edey,
then why would I build myself up the idea that this guy's gonna be
Dorian Finney-Smith, 170 out of 249. Silver Prism with Cam Christie.
I want results. This doesn't.
This might be an auto here, guys.
Trey Murphy, 206 out of 225.
This is so dumb.
Mike Conley on the red wave, Kaleidoscope.
Iron?
I don't care about these crazy,
Auto.
ridiculous hypothetical what ifs.
Iron.
If so and so can do this and so can do that. If my aunt had wheels, she'd be a fucking bike. This doesn't matter.
For
The
the
expectations of Wemby versus the expectations of Anthony Bennett are a moot point. They were both #1 picks. Cleveland thought if they were picking this guy, if they could make him to a franchise guy. The Spurs thought the exact same thing. What your expectations, what the Spurs' expectations, or what Paul's expectations, or what anyone else's
So this is how you approach a draft. You just watch it and you see, oh, he the #1 pick, that guy's franchise, and then you turn it off. Right? That's how you watch the draft. You don't have any input for yourself into what that player is in the draft.
What the fuck do I know? I'm just some Joe.
That's the whole point, though. Everybody has
What the fuck do I know? I'm just some guy.
Who was the #1 pick this year of baseball?
This past year,
Yeah.
Travis Pazana.
What did he? I don't know. Like, what did he do with college and stuff? So what?
He was
like,
awesome at LSU. A legit contact bat with an unbelievable walk rate and good enough power at second and short.
any assumption is that translates to the league?
Yeah, but his skill set in particular will translate to the league, and that he is the other stuff as well. He's a kid. He's a hard worker, and people like him.
But he's like Henry Davis, though.
What other stuff?
Because Henry Davis was the #1 pick.
Okay. Henry Davis should be a numerous-time All-Star and potential MVP candidate, just like Travis Pazana.
Does a #2
Just like
pick
Spencer
have
Fulton.
90% of the expectation #1 pick? Does the #3 have 80%, so on and so forth? Or does the #1 pick have all the burden?
I don't know how many times I can keep saying
Al Horford
the
55
same
out of
thing.
125.
And you bring up these other examples and these other situations that don't matter.
Rasheed Wallace on the silver prism. AJ Mitchell on the auto. Kaleidoscope of Trey Young. Oso Iguodala on the base. Khalil Ware. Usually Shaq's following Khalil. I don't know what happened on that one. Rod Holland on the red wave. Devin Vassell. 217 out of 249. For me, it's more. I'm looking at the talent of the player and trying to see if it's gonna, or how I think it's gonna translate, and I'll base it off of that. So it's not so much of like where they get picked; it's just what I think they could possibly translate to in the league, off of like what I've seen. So as far as like the percentages you're bringing up, I don't know. I wouldn't rate it that way. Also wearing Shaq, yeah. That's the trio. There's been plenty of people that I felt like were going to be better in the league than they were in college and should have been drafted higher. I thought Nas Reed was a clear, at least late first in his class. And he went undrafted, and that's proven to be wrong. I thought JoJo should have been #1 in his class, which proved to be right. I was also extremely wrong about Dennis Smith Jr. and Josh Jackson, so it's hit or miss. Andre Drummond on the red wave, Jakob Porto, Fireworks, and Anthony Edwards. Matas Buzelis. Silver Prism, Eric Gordon.
Hey, you were wrong about Sekou.
Carmelo, no, I was right about Sekou. 22 out of 299 out of Carmelo Anthony, a Hall of Famer. Shout out to Melo, getting that induction. Silver Prism and Julian Strawther. Red Wave of Nicholas Jokic. Luck of the Lottery, Stephon Castle. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cases where that happens. I look at the 2014 class and the hype that was around it. I thought JoJo was the best. I mean, then we see that the best player in that class was drafted in the second round. So,
Taco Bell commercial.
yeah. So, hey man, development is development. In fact, he was a second center taken for that team. Yusuf Nurkic was supposed to be the #1 guy, or the guy that's going to be their starting center going forward. They took Jokic in the second on a draft and stash.
They had some other like crazy sports center, right?
Gary Harris, Emmanuel Mudiay, they've had some previous years that they've missed pretty badly. Wait, Tijashvili from like back in the day?
One more time?
Tijashvili from back in the day?
I don't think so.
Eve's Missy, that's a nice one. 29 out of 60. Stephon Castle. LeBron with the disrespectful NFL shield in the back of his head again. Trey Mann. I like Trey Mann. Tristan Newton on the auto. Wardell on the kaleidoscope. Ronnie James Jr. Oh, yeah. That's what you think about? Okay.
Might be a case, yeah.
I love taking these.
Silver Prism of
Like,
Mike
yeah, one
Conley.
of these European centers will work.
Rob Dillingham. 5 out of 175. 1 off the jersey. We need to sit Rob down in the lab in the offseason. Show him how to throw entry pass. Post entry pass is what Rob Dillingham needs to work on.
His rookie year, Jokic is sharing minutes with Joffrey Laverne, Yusuf Nurkic, and J.J. Hickson.
Yup.
Yeesh.
Not numbered.
It was
Are we gonna
dire.
connect here?
And they almost messed that up because I think
Connect
when
here?
they make a trade with Portland, I think they try to get something.
Zoom.
It was either going to be Nurkic or Jokic. They just couldn't decide. And so this,
Four of.
I don't know, they flipped the dice or flipped a card or whatever, flipped a
How
coin, but
about
they landed on Nurkic. And they keep Jokic, and that was obviously the right move.
Most expensive card I've ever pulled.
I cannot remember exactly.
What was the most expensive card I pulled?
Yeah, 290.
The Rock Auto.
Oh yeah, the Rock Auto. That's right, the Rock Auto to 5. My bad. Forgot about that. My fault, fam. Yeah, we pulled a Rock Auto out of Topps Chrome to 5. Yeah, that was, that was alright. That was alright. That's probably one. That's probably up there. That's one of them. Your Wardell the other night was pretty crazy though.
Yeah, it was okay.
Silver Prism, Kelly
I
Olynyk.
don't know 5, but it was cool.
I think the biggest card I pulled is the Stafford first year Rams.
That is true. You did do that. That's pretty crazy. Right at the boom. Silver Prism, Derek White.
We got offers for one.
Mitchell Robinson. 90 out of 225.
Yeah, we got 4 color packs and 2 color packs.
Y'all completely forgot about that rock card. I was legit finna say that Rhea Ripley. Silver Prism of Tyler Kolek. Red Wave of Rasheed Wallace, luck of the lottery. Nicholas Topich. What's up?
And look at this, Rams get another treat. Blake
PC on Zoom, right?
Hey, we got.
You don't buy that card unless it's super duper PC.
Yeah. I mean, we got messages for it. Like right when you put
The Stafford?
Okay.
You talking about the Stafford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 Rams.
3 boxes left. It's been exquisite. Hope you guys have enjoyed. The Rock went for what? 25K or something like that?
No.
How much? What was it?
I think it was like close to 10.
Oh, okay. My bad. 10K. Wasn't there something else going like pretty high?
I think you've hit numerous spots with your cards.
So that Rock's probably around 10K or so. What was the Jackson Holiday you pulled?
Oh, the super? Oh, I mean, I think it's good in retrospect now is I pulled up Topps Chrome Trooper probably with Ricky Auto. That was a pretty
Also,
good
most of the cards that are around the 2020 time
Yeah,
is probably
Kyle Filipowski.
because if we talk about that,
Triple J on the Silver Prism. Zach Edey, nice talisman.
yeah, I think the
63 out of 125.
time would have been the 21 Josh Allen showing all the performance. That's probably
Torian Prince. This one is 270 out of 299.
have to cut out that.
44 out of 49. Carmelo Anthony on a Prizm Matrix Auto.
All Famer.
Fire.
All Famer.
Fire. Shout out to the Mellow spot.
And I think it's probably the James outlet.
Very
Not
nice.
the Wolverine.
Oh yeah, that's probably up there. That's up there.
Oh yeah,
That's up there.
My heart.
That's up there.
I think anything pre like 2023.
Yeah, it's
I
just
think you just gotta not count those.
Talisman of Wardell.
everything was insane.
A variation looks like. It's not, but it looks like one.
I think like some of those Bobby Thompson rookies.
Jerry Jackson Jr. on the Red Wave. Bub Carrington. Silver Prism. Reese Shea.
I think it's
Luck of the Lottery.
yeah. Topps Chrome, True Red.
Oh, we pull them for the
Wide
people.
too.
Beat down.
We pull them for the people.
Yeah.
Somebody bought the spot. They got the card.
That's your reaction.
It's
I don't pull nothing for me.
It was
I want this card. I
Nah,
want this
it
card.
wasn't.
Who you got, Lee?
Never one of those guys. But,
Who you got in the break?
I mean, he was, even at the time, he was my guy. I thought like, he'd be the best for that class, or that rookie class, even with Keegan must not be named and J-Rod and Torque, even though my heart wanted Spencer Torkelson to be the best. Hey, sometimes he was wrong.
Remember we did that, was it Heritage Break or something like that? And nobody was talking, or like nobody's talking in the chat. We started talking about basketball. And then dude chimed in, was like, you guys talk about baseball, it's a baseball break. It was like, well, bring up a baseball
Oh,
topic.
yeah. I love this guy. That was I think, when I first started working here.
Yeah, that was one of your first days. You got the mellow spot? That's fire, Lee. You killing it tonight, Lee.
Let's go, Lee. Hall of
Yaku
Famer.
Portal.
Carmelo Anthony.
Lee is a BNT first ballot Hall of Famer, just so you guys know.
That's unanimous.
SGA, 157 out of 199 by request. Dame Lillard on the silver prism.
What?
Huh? I did it. I said it. I called it. Lee? Lee's the first ballot, bro. Nick Batum, 31 out of 149. Red Wave of Tyrese Maxey. Huh?
I didn't approve that shit. Oh,
That's crazy.
You're gonna weigh an ice cream cone
You can do that.
how did I say you could do that? What?
in the bubble mill?
Like a drumstick?
Yeah.
One of those WWE ice cream.
Where are my WWE ice cream balls? Did you ever have one of those, Paulie?
Nope.
Top break. I mean, you did get in for a pretty good price, so at least.
When I was
Say
at
that.
and when the ice cream man rolled up, I was getting the
Bro, what the
like the SpongeBob gumball toys.
Okay.
Crack my game teeth, fit my gumball.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mess with those.
Or I was getting a quick ice cream sandwich.
I went for these, that they call a jawbreaker.
I'll take that.
Like, I'm cool, bro.
Didn't remember the mistakes from last year.
I don't see it on the site. Oh, for sure. I didn't realize that.
Mark Williams. Denny Abdia. Ultimate glue guy. Silver
That
prism.
dude is hooping.
Just dome case.
Tyrese Halliburton. But Denny?
Denny is hooping.
Denny a real one, man. I didn't want him to go to Portland just because I knew he'd help
Me too.
a
I
contender.
wanted to go to a good team, and he has made that team good.
Benedict Mathurin on auto. Little Benny Matt.
That Denny Abdia is hooping.
Yeah, Denny a dog.
What do they call him? Like,
They call him Denny Abdia.
they call him,
Denny Abdia. Kate Cunningham. 211 out of
That
249.
guy is hooping.
There's Kobe White on the silver prism.
Israeli Luca, right?
This one right here.
Say what?
I was probably the last
Don't do that. Actually, they did during the draft year, though. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Yeah, that was a comp.
Yeah, the expectations for
That
some of
was
these
a comp.
people are absolutely insane. You should not be listening to these people. Form your own opinions on stuff.
Oh, I did. I wouldn't call them that. I'm just saying that's what I heard.
People should not be listening to other people make these crazy ass comps.
I don't have a
The
habit to.
expectations on some of these kids are insane. Just relax.
I don't have a habit to fund. So I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, yeah, I wouldn't exactly, I couldn't give you an exact number.
I like this portion of it. I like breaking, having the discussion, but I'm not like a collector myself.
Hey, you got the gold Roy Hibbert auto.
That is my favorite coaster.
The select.
That is my
Roy
favorite.
Hibbert auto.
You're
The
right.
patch on that card is sick.
That's my favorite coaster for sure.
It's a sick.
White on white, Malik Beasley, 147 out of 175. Reed Shepard. Hey, look at that. The man of the hour. Groovy. Zanos. Zion Williamson on the groovy.
That's really funny.
The heart of the argument here is Zion Williamson on the groovy.
ain't no argument. The argument would mean
Alex Sarr.
point on the other side.
That's fucking guy. Just doesn't know ball.
John Collins, 103 out of 299.
What are you looking for, Frank?
Gary Trent on the silver prism.
I got you. From 130. Just got you.
The legendary Hakeem Olajuwon, 79 out of 125. Bobby Porter's on the red wave. 2 boxes left.
What was it called? Card reels?
2 boxes left.
So now I just finished the break, right? Where do I put that? While I'm running the next one.
I could get a box for $1 bucks.
Yeah. Firefly, are you in here?
Boom. Alright, man.
We're doing a massive UFC Street Fighter break in a hit draft break this week.
Let's see. So we got the Matas. We got the Risa Shea. Lee Shepard started off fire. Ease Missy got a number hit. Tristan Da Silva got a number hit. We're clearing out the draft class pretty well. We've done alright with the draft class. Not mad at that.
Yeah, I think I'm
Fire a little mellow Prismatrix. Pardon. Nick Batum, 89 out of 149. Kaleidoscope of Clean Cone. We got to get one of his number hits. Also, Khalil Ware. Shaggy. Red Wave of Lou Dort. Dog, Johnny Furpy on the auto. Reed Shepard on the Luck of Lottery. Silver Prism of Bam out of Bio. Jaden Hardy on the red. This one is 240 out of 299. Just need an Oso hit to finish the case. That is true. We do need an Oso Iguodaro. So everything ends up swell. Let's get an Oso, since it was by request. Do need a Spider Mitchell too. I remember seeing that name.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, it's delivered. You want me to try to copy and paste it on my computer?
We got a True Orange coming up. But first, Silver Prism Harrison Barnes.
Ross? Yeah.
Joel Embiid, Fireworks Apollo Banchero. Zach Edey, Matas. Silver Prism of Bronny. Marcus Sasser. 22 out of 49. Fresh off the scrap. Fractal of Jason Tatum. Talisman of Spider Mitchell. Jalen Wells. Got his auto earlier too. Silver Prism of Kyle Kuzma. Andre Jackson, the remix on the Red Wave. Risa Shea on the Kaleidoscope. Moving on.
No way. That's crazy. That's a good mind right there. That's crazy.
Giannis. Jalen Brunson. 48 out of 249. John Moran on the Talisman. Benedict Mathurin on the Silver Prism. Kevin McCullough, second auto of the night for him. Luck of the Lottery, Bub Carrington. Andrew Andrew Nembhard on the red wave. KCP, 168 out of 199.
How do you do it?
This is all over.
Yeah. Like the whole thing? And then take it out and then sort it. This is how I do it. If you know it fast enough,
I need to see what you're doing. Let's see. Another way to do it.
Risa Shea on the red wave. Tyler Smith. Clean Kong.
all from the India.
Kaishawn George. Silver Prism of Terrence Shannon Jr. It's a nice hit. Isaiah Hartenstein. 101 out of 125. Best free agent pickup in the offseason, this past offseason. Silver Prism of Zach Levine. Jimmy Butler. Risa Shea on the fireworks. On to our final box. Before we give you all the no cap recap and send you folks on your way, then we're gonna argue somewhere while we sort. Yeah, we're in the US.
We are?
Yeah, it's us here.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Murr!
This is a 3, right?
What's up? Oh, my bad.
They had the top and everything?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do it all of that.
What page was that?
What?
What page was that?
There it is. Nice little Khalil Ware on an orange. 37 out of 49. That's fire. He's going to be a good one. I think he has potential to be
Did I go too fast?
arguably the best big in this class. And that's including Alex Sarr. Another Mojo, Derrick Jones Jr., 24 out of 25 on a DJJ. GG Jackson. We got DK Net Splash on the Silver Prism.
Is there no way to slow scroll on this?
Harrison Ingram on the Red Wave.
Just click pause.
Adeem Bona on the Silver. Nice hit there. Stephon Castle.
You like scrolled on this, like, you like flicked it.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up here.
Nice little Mojo. Back in the Mojo business.
Oh, I don't have the. Oh, did you do the sold afterwards?
Yeah,
Got it.
it's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
And a random recap on what I had. Could be basketball, it could be tennis.
GPK.
Garbage can too.
Derek White on the Red Wave. Kyle Kuzma Silver Prism. Talisman of Alex Sarr. White Chocolate, 100 out of 125 on the Jason Williams. Christopher Paul, Kaleidoscope of Jalen Brunson. Magic Johnson, just a bunch of point guards right there. Whole series of PGs. Speaking of, Reed Shepard, 89 out of 249. Brolo on the Silver Prism. Moving on, last 6 packs.
Some of these spots do not have autos.
UFC.
Yeah. And some of these spots do have super cheap.
Kevin Durant, 36 out of 249, one off the jersey. Eric Gordon, Saloon on the fireworks. Kawhi Leonard, Silver Prism of David Robinson. LeBron on the Talisman. Andrew Wiggins, 61 out of 225, and another big rookie hit. Donovan Clingan on an auto. Nice little clean car on auto. Fractal of SGA. 3 packs left. Drew Wiggins. This is his what? 14, 13? Michael Jordan, I believe was the name. Talk about hype. Drew got a lot of hype. Alright, last 3 packs. Shade on Sharp, 68 out of 175. Silver Prism of Dorian Finney-Smith. Fractal of Luka. Taylor Hendricks. Peyton Pritchard. In the running for 6th man of the year. Kaleidoscope of LeBron. AJ Mitchell. Andre Drummond, because why not? 83 out of 99. Silver Prism of Grant Williams. Harrison Ingram, and that is our break. Damn, I didn't get that also for you. Bless you. Alright, no cap recap on the way. All of our hits to 299. Jaden Hardy, John Collins, Torian Prince, Carmelo Anthony, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Tristan da Silva, Dante DiVincenzo, Derrick Jones Jr., Marvin Bagley, RJ Barrett, Caleb Martin, and Shaden Sharp to 249. Kevin Durant, Reed Shepard, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Devin Vassell, Dorian Finney-Smith, Chris Paul, Markelle Fultz, Jabari Smith Jr., LeBron James, Michael Porter Jr., Tracy McGrady, and Bronny James Jr. to 225. Andrew Wiggins, Mitchell Robinson, Trey Murphy, Desmond Bain, Pete Maravich, Kevin Porter, Scotty Barnes, Reed Shepard, and Cam Whitmore. Non-numbered autos. Donovan Clingan, Adem Bona, Kevin McCullough, Johnny Furpey, Benedict Mathurin, Tristan Newton, AJ Mitchell, Yves Missy, Trey Alexander, Terry Shannon Jr., Quentin Post, Antonio Reeves, Kevin McCullough, Jamal Shedd, Kaysen Wallace, Ulrich Conche, Jonathan Mogbo, Deron Holmes on redemption, AJ Mitchell, Nikola Dursic, Jalen Wells, and Anton Watson. Hits to 199. KCP.
Texans.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Obadiah Toppin, David Robinson, Malik Beasley, Jalen Duran, Jose Alvarado, and Lou Dort. To 175, Shaden Sharp, Malik Beasley, Rob Dillingham, Terry Rozier, Mikal Bridges back to back, and Chris Middleton. To 149, Nick Batum, Andre Drummond, Charles Barkley, Kevin Durant, Reed Shepard, and Isaiah Collier. To 125, Jason Williams, Isaiah Hartenstein, Hakeem Olajuwon, Zach Edey, Al Horford, Anthony Edwards, Devin Carter, and Kobe White. 299, Andre Drummond, Rudy Gobert, Bobby Clintman, and Jamal Sheed. Both of those are autos. And TJ McConnell. To 75, Buddy Hield, Benedict Mathurin, RJ Barrett, and LeBron James. Our hits to 60, Yves Missy, Gilbert Arenas, Mike Conley, Bronny James Jr., and Lonzo Ball. To 49, Khalil Ware, Marcus Sasser, and a very fire Prizm Matrix auto of Carmelo Anthony for our guy Lee. Our Mojos, a lot of them. Derrick Jones Jr., Matas Buzelis, that's fire. Zachary Reese-Shea on the luck of the lottery, and Tijan Saloon also on the luck of the lottery. All of those are 225. Our lowest numbered hit of the break, 1 out of 5, Zach Collins on the black gold. And our case hit, Groovy, Zion Williamson. Alright, that is our break. Appreciate you guys for joining us. Yeah, that mellow is pretty crazy. Thank you guys, and we will see you Friday. Have a good evening.
Free stash of pass guys. We're at 25 seconds. Hop in. Free stash pass. We got certified and Zenith.